Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You've now tuned in to my Basketball Wives recap. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and share this video wherever you like to share videos. Okay, let me see if we have any shout outs from last week. It's mad long. Sorry, I don't know if I could read this whole thing. But Tanya Jones said, I like your reviews. My problem with the situation is that Tammy is being called a bully, but Evelyn is a victim. Really, people, this is the same woman who hit her girlfriend, slammed and jumped over a table for the next woman. Where's all this energy in Tammy's face? She's good with the mouth, but she knows who to get physical with. A punk bitch. Gotcha. All right, let me see. I'm going to try to read some of this one. DMAC34 said, I'm sorry, but not sorry. Jen, I'm going to read you right now. Okay, we about to go in right now. Now, she said in the episode that she has text messaged so many questions is why didn't you show said receipts to Shaunie when the rumor was brought up when y'all ambushed Tammy? Because if I want to clear my name, I would have done it right then and there so that nobody can try to put this rumor on me. Okay. Because trust and believe, I would have put that to bed right then and there and be like, no, it's the text messages that I sent you and the text messages that I received, and boom, drop the mic. Bam. Still, girl, you ain't got nothing for me, and I don't believe nothing you say because you constantly carry on bones from one place to the other. You even started at the beginning of the season when Tammy told you to say hi to the girls, and you directly asked her everyone, and her responses was, you know who to say hi to. Then when you meet the same group, Tammy says hi, but only to those she F's with. And that was not... She's sick, so right there, I'm like, I can't trust you. Say anything because you will say the wrong thing and not what I said. That is exactly, you are so right. You know that, DMAC34? You are so right. All right, let's go ahead and get into the show. So Evelyn and Shaunie, they were hanging out, and Shaunie... She tells Shaunie about the conversation that she had with Jennifer, where, you know, her and Jennifer was all talking about these receipts that she had or whatever. And Shaunie is just like, she's over it. She doesn't really care about that. And she just doesn't want to be in her presence. She losing friends, honey. Shaunie, excuse me. So they get this call from Jackie for them to go to this domestic violence play that she's having. But she's just kind of like, Shaunie, she had a prior engagement, which was her son's prom, to go to, you know, take pictures and see him off and stuff like that. And of course, that's more important than anything. But, you know, normally Shaunie would have been there. Evelyn actually says that she's going to go. I'm so surprised by the fact that they're cool now. I thought this never would have happened. Like, this is like a miracle to me. I gotta tell you guys. So now we see OG with her family, and it's crazy to me how it seems like all of them wear synthetic wigs. I'm like, don't y'all have mad money? I mean, no shade or nothing, because I wear synthetic wigs, but I'm not rich, you know what I mean? And I'm not on a show like that or anything, so it's like, it doesn't matter. I need to get my little cheap wigs, but them, I feel like they should be wearing better quality wigs. And didn't Malaysia just give her a nice wig? Like, why you not wearing that wig? Anyway, maybe she saved it for special occasions. Anyway, the whole point of this, where they were all together, is because of a tragedy, actually. Her brother, he had pneumonia and he died at the age of 38, which is such a young age for any person to die. You know, they didn't really even get to fully live. So, you know, she's still devastated by that. She said she was really close with him. She did talk about how close-knit the Nigerian community is, and hundreds of people came through to kind of show support to her mother, and they did like a little prayer and everything, which was great. And they did mention how, you know, we just have to just kind of celebrate life and enjoy life and be grateful and spend every moment that you can with the people that you love. And I felt like that was such a beautiful message. that sometimes people don't even realize. Like, people can be gone at any day, any minute, and we definitely have to cherish them as much as they can and not wait until they're gone to mourn them. You know, we want to rejoice them while they're here. Jackie, she's about to do her play soon, so she was like in rehearsal and she kept on forgetting her lines. I feel like that's a problem with me too, because I used to do a lot of plays back in the day. Well, I actually used to be okay with lines, but I would have to have an ample amount of time to rehearse. Sometimes here and there I'd still do monologues, and I have to look at those monologues at least 10 or more times sometimes to kind of get it to the point where I can go ahead and say what I have to say. I mean, don't ask me to say it again after I've done it, but at that moment I'm able to do it. I mean, for me it's okay because I just do it here for the camera, but for her, she actually has to remember this stuff. Or, I mean, it's all about improvising too. As long as you're not too far off from the lines where you change the whole entire content, it's still okay to definitely improvise. And just not stand there blank screen or blank eyed and just kind of blinking as though it's gonna come back to you, you know? So OG, she has a game that she was going to be playing. Her coach did talk to her and kind of say, you know, some of the other coaches, I guess, they're kind of worried about the energy that she's going to be putting out and things like that. And she just has to kind of not make sure she doesn't let negativity take her to another level. And what happens, that's exactly what happens. She ends up like having a fight with somebody on the field. Like, she was playing super rough, but she said she didn't regret it because she needed to get out her frustration. And this game actually allows you to be able to do that. So she was just doing what she felt was best. And she didn't mind the fact that she got taken out of the game. She said she's never had that happen to her before, but it was, I guess it was worth it. When Jackie was like rehearsing and everything, she got so overwhelmed, she started crying. Then her sister was like, I mean, her daughter was just like, oh my God, like, I can't do this. She like literally walked away from her, like, here she goes again with the waterworks. Tammy, she tells Reggie that she actually is a bit regretful of what she said about Evelyn. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is it false, or do you just regret the fact that you brought up a sleeping tiger out of the cage? Like, which one is it? Because the way she was speaking, even to Jackie, it seems like she knew something, or did she completely make that up? See, that's the part that I'm kind of confused on. Did Tammy really know? Did Tammy really get this information from Evelyn when they were cool, like she told Jackie, or is she regretful because she made it up? I guess we shall see, depending on how she apologizes, if she apologizes. She said she did feel bad at the end of the day about responding to this particular, you know, that particular incident that was going on, but she feels like they keep on poking her. You know, and I feel like, you know, that's how it is sometimes. People tend to, they get so upset that they don't care what they say or how they say it. They just want to hurt you. And for me, I'm the kind of person, I probably said this before, depending on what you say to me, like, even if we're going back and forth, I'm listening to what you say. So don't think you're going to come back, we're going to be friends, and I'm going to magically forget everything that you say. Like, F out of here. Like, maybe I'll tolerate you now. Maybe we'll even be cool. You know, and depending on who you are, maybe we'll move past it. But I'm going to always be in the back of my mind, remember the things that you said to me or how you really feel, you know? Jackie, she went to see her therapist, and I feel like this really gave her a lot of insight on some of the things that she was doing wrong. She says that she's overwhelmed by the play and she doesn't get to sleep. She constantly feels like she needs to do more. I can definitely relate to her on just feeling like you need to do more. It's funny because I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I'm like, man, like, every time I feel like, because right now this is like the only thing that I do, so I feel like, damn, like, I should be doing more. Like, I feel like I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be Googling, I should be recording. Like, I feel like I don't even want to, like, just chill, because I just feel like I need to constantly be trying to do something to obtain more money, or to do better, or to get my channel going more, or whatever, you know? And it's kind of like I want to be able to run everything and have control of everything. So everything that she was saying was kind of totally resonating with me. I felt like I was getting a therapy session for free, you know? And so she was talking also about how Jackie is creating like a safety net through control. And I totally feel like I do that. Even with like my relationship, I definitely do that. You know, I try to create some kind of safety net by making sure that I kind of know everything that's going on, or, you know, it's just so much. And she said that part of her life is kind of spiraling out of control, which is like the sleep. You know, she's supposed to sleep, but she's not doing that because she's so concerned about that. She also spoke about her daughter Takari and how she feels like she owes her. And her therapist mentioned that despite she may not want to hear this, children are sponges of ourselves. And I said this to my cousin the other day, how kids, they tend to watch things that we do and they emulate us or some version of us, whether we want to admit it or not. A lot of failed relationships are because they see parents have failed relationships, or domestic issues that the kids have when they get older might have been because it might have been in the household. You know, even though we try to maybe shield them from it to a certain extent, if they see it, it's something that's in their subconscious, and a lot of times it's a cycle. And it was just interesting to see her say that, because she was like, your daughter is a copy and paste of you, and she's been watching you all along. And she was just like, you can't really do anything about her. You don't owe her anything. She needs to fix herself, just how you need to fix yourself. I was just like, yes, girl, this lady, her price just went up, because she is giving some good damn advice on TV. They showed her little place of business. I mean, her price just went up. Her clientele just went up. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I was in Hollywood making them kind of bucks, I would probably use her too. So now Jackie, Malaysia, and Kirsten, they went to like a kinky shop. And they also talk about the fact that Kirsten brought Jennifer to the little sit down they had. And it was like, why did you even bring her? She said she brought her for support. But it's just like pure bullshit. Like, she's not even, you don't even know her like that. First of all, the first impression that you had, she seems like she was calling you a liar when you brought up the fact that they said that she was giving out happy endings. Like, they made it look like Kirsten was a liar. So why would you even want to associate yourself with people like that? I'm talking about her and Evelyn, but Jennifer mainly, because Jennifer kept on running with, I don't know. I just feel like she's just trying to, because maybe they know people, maybe she's trying to get into that circle. I don't really know, but I just feel like she needs to pick and choose her friends wisely. And I feel like Malaysia was kind of feels the same way. She's like, we all came in here together. We all had a certain relationship. We're all family, and you're allowing somebody else to kind of come in. And I feel like, especially now that Malaysia feels some type of way about Jennifer, I feel like now she's really putting her foot down, because I feel like she didn't really want to interject too much when Kirsten and Cece were having their issues, but I feel like now she's more so involved. So finally, it was the day of the play, and Jackie Christie, she was like super nervous. She was practicing her lines. She was like, oh my God, I'm forgetting my lines. OG and her boyfriend, they came through. Evelyn, Kirsten, and Jennifer, they came through as well. And Malaysia, she came through, but she was with Zell. I'm like, why? Zell in his little onesie. I feel like he's just a reality hopper. He gets to me. He's so annoying. Anyways, I mean, I guess he's good entertainment, but I don't know. He's just not my cup of tea. Now I'm sounding like Kirsten. That's the same thing she said about OG. Like, I don't drink tea. I drink tea when I'm sick, but other than that, I don't really drink tea. He was there sitting with her, and Malaysia came. She sat down on the other side. She didn't even want to sit with them because Jennifer was over there. So Evelyn, being a nice person, went over and said hello. And she's like, you know, you don't want to sit over there. And she's just like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't want to be fake. And then he's all talking about some, oh, y'all need to update her on her shoes and her hair and her breath, because her breath is like dragon breath. I'm like, dude, you're doing the most. Like, you're really trying to interject yourself into this conversation. Like, most people, their family or whatever comes, and what do? They just sit down on the side. Like, they don't say anything. Why do you have to make yourself known? You know what I'm saying? Anyways. So, yeah, that's what he was doing. He was just all like, her breath stinks. Like, how do you even know? Are you over there with her? Although Kirsten made it clear that OG was not her cup of tea or whatever, when OG was sitting next to them, she was telling her boyfriend to go get her something to drink because she's like, she needs to kind of like numb the pain. And I feel like she wanted everybody to kind of know, like she wanted to put it out there. That's why she kept on like sulking. And there's a lot of people like that. I mean, for this particular situation, I guess it kind of worked. But sometimes that stuff could be so like, you know, like some people, they just want that attention. I mean, I guess it's good in this particular situation. Like I said, it's not bad. But I've seen people like in real life where they're just like, oh my God. And it's like they'll keep on going and going until you be like, what happened? You know? It's like, let me just go ahead, break down and ask you what happened. Because obviously, either you want somebody to talk to or, you know, you just want everybody to kind of like pity you or something like that. I guess because I'm the kind of person, I keep stuff to myself. Maybe that's why I don't really like baby people, or I don't really understand it like that. So it kind of gets to me sometimes. But in this particular situation, I guess it kind of worked because once she revealed that her brother passed away, they were able to kind of, the whole vibe kind of changed, and now they were kind of more sympathetic to her. Kirsten even walked with her to the bathroom because she saw that, you know, my accents be coming out the most random times, y'all. So yeah, she walked with her to the bathroom, and she just kind of, they were talking or whatever, and Kirsten was like, she just sees a whole new look on things because at this moment, regardless of how she feels about her, she's going to support her. And that's the same thing OG. She was like, she sees her in a different light as well. Hopefully they keep this momentum going, but who knows? I mean, with these girls, they'll be cool with you today. Tomorrow, they be talking about you behind your back. So Tammy, she came in late with Reggie. And, of course, Evelyn and Jennifer kind of gave her, like, the mean girl snares. You know, yeah, she's here, you know? I'm just like, you act like high school girls, I swear. So now Jackie's play started, and in the beginning, I wasn't sure Jackie had like totally lost her lines. They had like a pause, and I'm like, is this normal? But it seemed like everything went down okay. I was looking at my camera, and it was like blinking. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna shut off. So I had to like delete some stuff that were on my SD card. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done. I thought that she was kind of like blanking out for a minute there, but luckily that wasn't the case. It was just that I guess she had to kind of gather herself, and she delivered. She did the darn thing. I don't know if she stayed true to the lines, but she stayed true to the storyline. So that's what's, I guess, most important. She did it. She conquered that fear, and I guess now she can kind of do more, you know? So definitely congratulations to her. She came a long way. I remember when she started the acting classes, so it's great to see her kind of do her thing and live out her dreams. And it kind of shows you, like, you can definitely do anything that you want at any age, you know, which is great. And these, you know, people that are older than myself and seeing them doing things for the first time is definitely like an inspiration. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. And it was pretty much like a touching play from what it looked like. Like, the lines that I did see, I was just like, ooh, if I was watching this play, I'd probably be all teary-eyed. Like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I could relate, you know, because I had my own little domestic violence issues back in the day. So I can definitely relate to anyone who talks about that whole situation, you know. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Samore Love TV. That's where I have my Love and Hip Hop reunion. You guys think I should do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I'm thinking about it. Let me know down below what y'all think about that particular group, the Hollywood group. Laters.